Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at a deck that was apparently has been playable in common charity for like the entire duration, but I've never ever seen it before, and that's Salad. Now you might be expecting, hey, if Salad was available, how have people just not figured it out yet? Well, apparently this deck has already been decided that it was bad, but I disagree. At least I disagree a little bit. I'll show you in replays. But here we go with the just do a profile. We're going to do just the basic Salad lineup. We have 3 Jaguar, 3 Fowl, 3 Falco, 3 Foxy, 3 Mirror, and 3 Mole. Some of the only ones that you shouldn't know the effects of are 1 Mole. Mole just summons itself to a zone that Link Monster points to. It's not standard, but it's like fine. It's like the 5th best Salad monster that, and we need more names. Speaking of being desperate for more names, we are also playing Link Apple. This card is not good. Essentially, it has a 2 and 15, a good gotta be Jesus Christ, it's like 15% chance to just whiff, and even when it does whiff, it's just Upstart Goblin, but it isn't. It doesn't function as an extender when always, which is annoying, but we do need to play it, and we also do need to play the redoers. So this is the 6th best Cyber Fire extender. Unfortunately, it's fine. But an interaction with the main Salad names that you might not know is if you go Mirror, pitch Falco, you can then go Falco, bounce Mirror back to hand, summon Falco, activate Mirror, summon Mirror, and that's with no normal summon. You have 2 materials, which is important in this deck specifically because you want another material on board. So you can, since we aren't playing Balinks, we don't have Balinks, so we can't get Sanctuary. We need something to get the Sunlight Wolf. Speaking of getting the Sunlight Wolf, we also have are playing on hand traps. You're on 3 Ash Blossom. This is a fire effect monster, so it's obviously a hand trap, but you can also normal summon it and then use it as link material for Sunlight Wolf, which is an interaction that has come up before, and then 3 effect failure, just because it's the 2nd best hand trap that doesn't directly hinder the playability of this deck like Dim Fizz would. Next up, on the Ways to Find Rage train, we are playing 3 Foolish Burial Goods. This is because we don't have Gazelle. Essentially, we need just a way to bin the Salad Trap, our Salad Trap of choice, and Foolish Burial Goods is the only way to do it. We're also playing 3 Trap Trick to find it. This just, banish one from deck and then set it. Everyone knows what Trap Trick does. And with that, we're also playing 3 Salamangreat Rage. We don't have Roar, otherwise I'd play Roar. Yes, otherwise we are also playing 3 copies of Will. Will is pretty decent. It's just, obviously it's Monster Reborn every turn, so why wouldn't you play it? It's just free material. But it's also has a big target on its back, continuous spell with no protection on it. You know how it is. Playing Foolish Burial to dump Jaguar, Falco, or Foxy whenever needed. It just comes up in this deck, obviously. On the extra deck, we're playing 2 Redoer. We're playing 9 level 4s in this deck, and one of them summons itself from hand for free. The other one summons itself from grave, basically for free. So, might as well play a rank like the two rank 4s. 2 Warlord just to close out games quicker. It hasn't come up yet, but I still do think it's pretty good. Triple Burst for niche OTK options, just for hitting through piercing. 2 Helio for backward removal, and also it gets over some of the big monsters sometimes. But usually it just functions as it usually just functions as backward removal. 2 Rotten just in case we get just a sick hand and want a better more robust end board. 3 Sunlight Wolf. This just adds 1 from grave. Not super. Sunlight Wolf is pretty much the best card on the deck. Obviously, everyone knows what Sunlight Wolf does, but it's good to explain it anyways. You're using this to 1, get back Rage, and 2, add back any of the salads, and essentially it's the strength of the deck, being able to recycle everything every turn. And then 2 Splash Mages just for revival. They help in certain situations. For the side deck, we're playing 3 Bestial Saronir. Saronir is just it's just DD Crow, except you also have a body. You also get a body on board. one Virus Swordsman plus the 3 copies of Deck Dev. Essentially, you can just this is a side. I believe. Yep, this is a warrior. So sometimes you can't make it, but this is also just an FTK against like Melfi. So might as well play it. For going second, we have one Mind Con, one Change of Heart. Essentially, these 2 cards will just do the same thing. You can steal it and then use it as link material for like triple burst. You can use it as link material for borer load. It's just good to have these guys. 3 dark holes. This also kills Melfi really hard, but also just a lot of weird rogue decks. And then 3 rivalry because every card in this deck is a Cyburst monster. Anyways, I'm going to show you a replay now. This is a replay I got one. I beat. It was me versus Amazonas. So let's watch. I did the basic combo. I have 2. I go Redoer, banish itself so that I can will, revive, foul, go Falco, bounce foul, summon it, pass with Redoer. Redoer, I get a monster. It gets Kaju'd, sets 3, and summons his Shaman. I go Link Apple. I add Foul back to hand. I make Heatleo to remove the back row. And here's this a funny thing. Apparently, expendable die can be Ash Blossomed. Very funny. So I get to keep my Will of the Salamangreat, and I just get to keep Will. Use Will, revive it, attack 3 times. Next turn comes around. That's game. Pretty quick game. It kind of shows just the strengths of this deck. It can beat a bricked Amazonas hand, so it's tier 0. So essentially my real verdict on this deck is that it probably won't be able to crack into tier 3 or 2 contention, but it's an okay off meta option that, hey, might even be able to net you 1 win or 2. I won. And I guess otherwise, I'll be seeing you in the next video. Goodbye.